Ladies and gentlemen, otaku and weeaboos alike, prepare to get really excited or really salty for some of your lists on here, because the top 30 mangas of the entire year have come out and we got the rankings of it, even though it's November and it's like not the full year, but fuck it! If I know them, I'll talk about Parasite, which had 1,380,603 copies. That's awesome. That, like I said, that very surprised to see like an old series like that get a lot of love. That's mainly because of how good that anime was, and honestly, I'm really happy, you know, that Parasite managed to get out there with 1,399,585 copies. Kekai Sensen, Blood Blockade, Battlefront. I absolutely adore the anime. Holy shit, it was great. We waited a long time for that last episode, and people know that that episode was fucking great, and it was a fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite animes coming out this season, next to One Punch Man. Like, honestly, it's fantastic, and it's really great. And to see that, and it's just honestly, like, I wish it got a little bit more rep, but that's honestly great for it, and I'm glad that it managed to make it up in the top 30. Next to number 28 with 1,470,232 copies is Kuroko no Basket. Now, that's kind of hanging in there like Kuroko. I mean, it's been ended for a while now. It's been ended for quite, I think, nearly wrapping up to a year now for it. So that's kind of like, you know, there's a little bit else you see that, you know, Kuroko's finally kind of dying down. It's kind of getting out of the copy. It's like, now, you know, hopefully after Extra Game, I want him to do another work, and, you know, if there's another sports series, that's awesome. If it's just, you know, Extra Game, I would honestly like to see it, so we'll have to wait and see that. Next at number 27, we have 1,553,307 copies sold, Kimi no Todoke. I had seen a little bit of Kimi no Todoke. I know it's a romance series. I know it's a very long ongoing one for quite a while, and I don't know too much about it. I think I've seen an episode way back in the day. That's awesome to hear about it. Yeah, that's honestly all I can get the info about that. Next, with number 26, we have 1,758,375 copies is Hazuki no Reitets. Honestly, I did a video way back in the day, and like people bitched at me saying, "Oh, you don't understand comedy." Yeah, no, Gintama's comedy. Like, I've seen that stuff and I find it boring. I don't know if that's just old Japanese businessman and just weeaboos that just appreciate that shit. I don't give a fuck. You can get that out of here. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I mean, if it's getting enjoyable, people like it, you know, it does something right, I guess. Next at number 25 with 1,815,330 copies is Freegatsu no Line. I have no idea about this series at all. I'm not going to say a comment there and just move on to the next one. With number 24 with 1,994,692, barely missing that 2 million spot, is my love. My love of my life, Gintama. I mean, I think it was doing a little bit better this year and all that. I think it was like halfway, or it was somewhere there. I believe it was like kind of like I raised up one rank or something like that. So I'm happy about that. You know, Gintama getting nearly getting that 2 million mark. I mean, come on, guys. You should have picked up like another, what, 6,000 copies? Come on. Like, it's Gintama. You got to spread that. Next, we got on the 23, we have 2,094,289 is Detective Conan. And I just love the Conan. Just spread out the Conan love. It's great. Awesome. Absolutely adore it. Yeah, it's been getting a bit down in copies, I think. It's keep going down every year, so I'm not too sure on that one. But number 22 at 2,237,000 copies and 485, we have Magi. Magi's been going quite down a lot, I gotta say. I mean, it's now reaching the final arc. I mean, it's kind of disappointing to see that, you know, it's kind of low this year, and especially with the next one on there, I enjoy it, but it's like, I don't think it's like it should really get the numbers that Magi's been doing, personally. If it was my whole ranking, I'd put Magi in the top 5, but that's me, that's Japanese, I respect that. You know, we'll get onto that and go on to number 21 with 2,263,614 copies is World Trigger. I enjoy World Trigger. I've read a good majority of the manga. I've read about over 100, like I say, near 100 chapters of the series, and it's goddamn, you know, pretty solid. I gotta say, it's pretty solid for what it is. Not as good as Magi. Definitely that's that anime that's totally like being ongoing, pushing it. Yeah, I don't care too much for the anime, and we're just gonna move straight on to that with number 20, which with 2,267,351. So World Trigger was only 4,000 off from passing this, and it was Bleach. You know, Bleach going in pretty fucking strong. I gotta give it. Like, I mean, it keeps going down, and I don't think it's ever gonna reach that top 10 ever again. But, you know, I've gotta give it that, you know, I'll give you a little clap, Bleach. Well done, well done. Next to number 19, you know, we're conquering the mountains right now. Let's see who we got on here now. We've got 2,296,912 copies. One Punch Man. One Punch! Oh, One Punch Man, you're so... I wish if the anime maybe came out and someone made it, might have sold a few more copies or stuff like that. But either way, you know, good job, man. Like, just good dance. Satama, Genos, all of the beasts, all the characters in that series are pretty much awesome. Next we got number 18 with 2,366,971. We have Diamond No Ace, Ace of Diamond. I've seen a good 20 episodes of the series and I love it for what it is. Really need to get back into it. Honestly, really enjoy it. Although baseball's not really a sport that I really enjoy like that, but Ace of Diamonds makes it really entertaining and I enjoy it, and I'll give it what it is. It's really good. Number 17 with 2,374,556 copies is Seraph of the End, Owari no Seraph. Like, I don't want nobody to get killed. Like, it's a really, really enjoyable thing. From what I've seen of it so far, not like, oh my god, like, you know, stuff, but it's pretty enjoyable. I really enjoy it a lot, and I can't wait to read more of it. I really can't wait to catch up to the series and look forward to more of it. So yeah, definitely going to be checking out more Seraph at the End, and that's definitely because of that anime. Number 15, this one kind of went down the list quite a lot from what I saw, with 2,633,071 copies is Nisekoi. Now, I haven't been talking about Nisekoi in a while, and it's a bit shady, you know. I've been keeping up to date with it, and, you know, the Marika stuff I haven't personally cared about too much, which is strange because Marika's my favorite character out of all the girls and stuff. So, personally, I haven't really been enjoying it like that. Maybe I might talk about it when it kind of ends, but it definitely really feels like how the story's pacing is that they're kind of wrapping things up just to end it, and it's also been doing kind of lower in the Shonen Jump rankings as well. So maybe we might see Nisekoi at the end of the series, but I could honestly see Nisekoi ending next year sometime then, but we'll just have to wait to see. Number 14, I thought this one was going to be a lot higher than expected, but with 2,640,791 copies, we have Tokyo Ghoul. Now, this is probably counting the original, not including, you know, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Tokyo Ghoul Re is still an original title. Like, by the time that Tokyo Ghoul Re gets an anime, it'll be on here. I don't know if we're going to be seeing Tokyo Ghoul next year on there, because, you know, all of it going on to Re. It's very interesting that they're not including it as a whole. I imagine if it was a whole with Re and Ghoul together, I'd imagine it'd be in the top 10. So, yeah, it was very interesting not to see at all Re getting in the, like, the rankings at all, or any of the newest series. So, by the time, I feel like with the next year, we're going to be seeing some new big stuff up there, like, you know, Clover, Academia, like, a lot of those new series are going to be coming out there. So, yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, that's goddamn good. They hadn't had like a manga, and it's also had, you know, 2 seasons of anime, so yeah, that's definitely pushed it a lot. Number 13, Yomushi Pedal with 2,683,416. I saw the first episode, didn't care about it. I know a lot better from what it was. Honestly, as much as stuff, I mean, I don't really care for baseball, and I really enjoy, you know, Ace of Diamond. I got into, like, volleyball, and I got into, like, you know, Kuroko with basketball, with, like, you know, Haikyuu and all that, so it's like, yeah, bicycle riding, that's a little bit too far. I know they're getting another season, so that's good on them. I'm sure it's good quality, but that's the one series where I'm like, yeah, like, I have no real interest in checking out and all that. But let's go on to, with it actually tied in, though, with 13, though, with actually, I don't know why they tied it, even though it had, like, pretty much the same amount of copies in it, which is, it tied with Naruto, surprisingly, even though it beat out, I think it had, like, 8,000, so I don't know why it's actually in there in the rankings and all that, so I'm a little bit confused about that, but, hey, you gotta do it on there. But, you know, Naruto has ended, and, well, it's crazy to see that, like, yeah, Naruto, we might just be in the 30s. Like, I'd like to say, hopefully next year it actually gets into the 30s or something like that, but I honestly don't see Naruto keep, you know, doing that good anymore. It's ended, you know, it's an old series now, and it's just like, you got to make room for, like, the new ones, and it's kind of, you know, sad to see that, but it's like, very shocking to see that, you know, a series that's ended has actually, you know, beaten out Bleach. That's kind of a little bit surprised there. I mean, not just making a few shots there, but, you know, just saying. Number 12, one that's dropped quite high as well, from seeing it was in the top 10 last year, with 2,958,432, nearly 3 million, is Fairy Tail. That's kind of interesting to see that Fairy Tail's kind of dropped a little bit. I know it's like, I think it's dropped about like 3 positions. I'm pretty sure it was 9th last year and all that, but yeah, that's kind of cool to see, you know, Fairy Tail is still doing well and all that, still doing, yeah, I know, I really enjoy it. It's one of my most, you know, out of all the shonens and all that, it's probably one of my personal favorites and all that, because I really do enjoy it. And yeah, that's just awesome to see, you know, Fairy Tail's doing that. A little bit shame it isn't in the top 10, but, you know, we have some real good stuff in the top 10, so we'll get on that. With number 11, with 3,179,328 copies, we have Prison School. Now, Prison School, that kind of blew up a bit in everyone's faces and all that. Like, personally, you know, I said I had issues. I'm not into that sort of stuff, you know, getting, like, old masochist and all that stuff. But I do find it a very funny show. It's really funny. The manga's art is just fantastic. Oh, my God, it's great. Like, why is that shit on, like, some vagabond level for, like, a series? Like, I mean, out of all the ecchi series and all that, I could say it has the best art. Like, just flat down for every ecchi series out there, you know, move out of the way, Clover, move out of the way. It's like, it's all about that Prison School, just saying. Now we've reached the mighty 10 kings, the top 10 of all of them. And we're going to start off there. Number 10 with 3,243,949 copies is Alhara Ride. I am shocked about this one, mainly for the fact that it's actually like ended quite a while ago, and it's like that did really well, and just shocked about to see that, and it's like, holy fuck, that's fucking crazy just to see that. And it's just like, that's really interesting to see about Alhara Ride. I saw a couple episodes. It's absolutely great. I really recommend it. Art is fantastic, and I can't wait to see more. Now, number 9. I'm sure a lot of people are going to love this one. 3,425,093 copies is Tokyo Ghoul Re. Now, kind of adding that up with the original Re's there, like, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, there's 2 fucking Re's on there, you know what the... so, technically, it had about 6 million if we're counting all of it, which, I'm just going to say that would have made it in, like, you know, number 6th place in total. But that's pretty goddamn impressive as well for Re. It's a brand new series and all that. Like, a lot of people went on that hype train going into that. I really enjoy Re for what it is. I do have the Seunier pigs with it, and I've, you know, validly said that before. But it's still goddamn enjoyable, and I definitely want to do a catch-up video about talking about, you know, 50 chapters in and just get straight on it. 8 with 3,516,443 copies is Terror from Mars. Terror from Mars is still going pretty strong. As much as I don't like the anime, like, fuck that first season anime, it's getting the second season. That's definitely gonna, like, keep bringing more of those sets. Like, but yeah, like, it's in the same magazine as Ghoul, I believe, and that's pretty awesome. The same thing is, like, I believe it's in the Kingdom is in there as well. You know, they got some pretty solid material in that magazine in there. And, you know, for what I saw of Terror from Mars, I haven't read it in a very long time. I kind of stopped kind of after the anime. The anime kind of made me lose interest into it, so I'm kind of curious. People, let me know, how's the Terror from Mars manga been? It's like, if they kept, like, translating it, then I'm pretty sure I'd be a little bit more hyped for it, but it's, you know, they're very infrequent with Terror from Mars scans, so, yeah, that's how I go. Number 7, nearly 4 million, but 3,977,057 copies is Shokugeki no Soma. You know, I absolutely love that. Food Wars going up there high. I need to catch up to the series. I've been really enjoying it. I'm like 100 chapters. Just goddamn fun. It's really enjoyable, and that, like I said, that 24 episode anime was pretty goddamn solid, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to get a sequel probably sometime next year. Like, it's just kind of written in the air. Come on. Like, that makes me ecstatic at, like, number 6 with 5,567,000 copies, 635 in there is Haikyuu. I love Haikyuu so much. It's just such a blast to read, just to watch as well. Like, I've been reading a little bit of the manga. Manga's art at the start is a little bit but I've been seeing that later stuff, and it's being really improving and all that. So I gotta say, Haikyuu, just well done. Like, you're in the top. I would have loved it if he was in the top 5, but the top 5 is really goddamn fucking solid. I'm like, you know, Haikyuu, you deserve that spot and all that. You, like, out of all, like, the stuff that's pretty much coming out this season, all that, the anime, like, next to One Punch Man, out of all the second seasons, like, just Haikyuu is just it's a blast to watch, and it's just so much fun. Number 5 with 7,311,857 copies is Kingdom. Kingdom is such a great manga. I have not quite in a while. I've read quite a bit of it, and I really do enjoy it. And it's like, I have to be in those certain moods to read Kingdom, like kind of like a Berserk read. And honestly, from what I've seen of it so far, it's really good. I love strategy. Like, I love that wartime. Really reminds me of, like, even though it takes care of the same periods, like, I absolutely adore the live action Chinese show, like Three Kingdoms. I really enjoy my Dynasty Warriors, like, sort of games. I love that sort of like Romance of Three Kingdoms sort of history, and I know it takes a bit like before that starts. I believe so in like Kingdom, it happens kind of a couple, like, you know, decades or something before sort of that period happens. But it's like, from what I've seen of it, I absolutely adore it. It's great. You know, I really thought it was going to get like top 3 or something like that, and I was like, yeah, it's just a nice thing to see at Kingdom because I know people eat it up in Japan. And I hope it gets licensed over here, honestly. I hope the manga gets licensed over here and it comes out because I'd really love to support Kingdom volumes because it's fucking fantastic. Number 4 with 7,930,832 is Assassination Classroom. That's pretty cool. I mean, from what I saw of the Assassination Classroom, it was alright. I didn't care too much about it. I heard it's gone pretty serious in the manga, but you know, from what like I saw like the first 20 chapters or something like that, it was enjoyable for what it was, and I enjoyed it. With 8,199,432 is Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin, and yeah, Titan isn't the big dog no more. He ain't the second spot anymore. Like even the first as well. Like you know, that's shocking to see. That's definitely showing that since the anime has gone, yeah, the sales have been dwindling, and also as well with the stuff that was happening in the manga, it did get boring for a while. So a lot of people did lose interest in it. I can see that, and I definitely did the same. I was kind of getting a little bit, oh, come on, get on with it. It's getting a lot more exciting now, currently, in the stuff like that. So, you know, maybe tie-in when that second season comes out sometime next year, hopefully, we'll be seeing, you know, maybe those sales might go back up again. So we'll have to see, you know, that. Number 2 with 9,598,737 copies is Nanatsu no Taizai, the Seven Deadly Sins. That's great, honestly. For how I've been feeling, like it's getting the second season, like it blew up. It absolutely blew up. But like, I kind of like why I haven't been talking about the manga for a while. Like it got a little bit boring for me at like some points. Like so maybe I might just have to wait for it to marathon and stuff. I know there's some sick stuff and that I need to catch up on. But yeah, when I was reviewing it, there was some really slow training and stuff. There's like yeah, like I might like maybe that pacing could be a little bit better in Taizai. I mean, just saying. But with number 1, I mean, come on, who expect, like, you know, did anyone ever expect it was going to be something else in this? Like, come the fuck on. We all know who number 1 was going to be. Like, we still got to uncrown that king one day. I mean, halfway through, we beat the crowned king, but now, let's just give him the fucking cup. 15,397,414 One Piece. One Piece, that's quite a lot to see that. Like Taizai, you did well, you blew up. Like you know, Titan was the one like kind of like last year and all that to do it. But yeah, One Piece is just still just a monster of a series just to overcome. So we'll have to wait and see from that. But that's all the list, guys. Tell me what you think. Did your series get in there? Some was kind of shocked to see how low they went, but yeah, honestly, a crazy list to see that. But let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this. But that's all for me, and I'll see you guys next time.